I'm Emily Galagaski with Women 2.0's In Conversation series with entrepreneurs and technology leaders. I'm here with Liz Gaines, editor of GigaOM's NewTeeVee, a site that analyzes online video news and trends.
And NewTeeVee was one of the first ones that spun off from GigaOM proper, which is all about general technology news, especially focused on broadband and infrastructure. And NewTeeVee is kind of an application of that. It's like, what does all that technology enable? 75% of American internet users watch at least an online video a month. That's mainstream. And we are just kind of building up to the point where it's not just, the Numa video that you got emailed, which we all got emailed 4 or 5 years ago. What was it? I mean, it was a while ago now. And but where it's becoming a part of your everyday life, if it's your news video, if it's your sports game, or if it's your grandma saying hi over her webcam, it happens. And so it's while we are basically an online trade publication today, the idea is that we're writing about something that's extremely relevant.
What's vital to a technology company's success?
In this, the current economy, if you don't have distinctive technology, good luck. It's not easy. Maybe you have like an awesome backer who doesn't care what you're going to do, but it's not, this day and age, it's not too easy to start something that doesn't clearly from the beginning differentiate. And when you're starting a content company, it doesn't clearly from the beginning differentiate. You kind of have to go out there and prove yourself, and maybe the business is there. And so the businesses right now that are getting funded are the people who are doing a little bit more complex stuff in infrastructure, like, again, crossing over with GigaOM, cloud computing is a really interesting question. So I've been writing, for instance, I was just talking to a company today, encoding.com, which does video encoding in the cloud. And so making use of flexible resources that don't require so much capital expenditure to come bring all these servers that are specialized into your company when you don't even know how much you're going to use them. It's less expensive, more flexible, and again is going to enable all sorts of interesting new businesses in that it'll kind of clean out an expectation of expenditure. But then, last week we wrote about someone who was saying, well, cloud computing is bunk. It's not dependable enough.
What are the differences between the traditional journalism you started out in and the blogging that you're doing now?
Blogging has a lot to teach journalism, and I by saying that, I'm creating a dichotomy that I don't really believe in, but in that I think it's important to have a conversation with your readers. I think it's important to link to your sources and to really show the path of where you inherited your knowledge. I think it's important, like I said, to be have an opinion, have a personality. All of a sudden you're accountable for your own words and your personality, and you need to be honest about what you actually feel rather than kind of adhering to a bigger voice that is something that's kind of nebulous and you can kind of hide behind sometimes. I think blogging is really, it raises a higher level of accountability because you can be personal when it's appropriate, and you can have opinion when you have it and when it's valid and justified, and you back it up with your credibility because you have a relationship with your audience where you're writing for them every day. So you don't screw up one day and just say something completely wrong because then they don't come back the next.
Why is video an important topic for you to be covering day in and day out?
It's really something that brings not just pleasure, but also like opens lines of communication, makes people understand through video in ways that they really hadn't in the past, and also kind of enables like a more global accessibility in a way that might not have been translatable. All these different things that are really, they now in retrospect seem like we're so easy now to just press play and the video plays, but even that has been a big change in the last couple of years.
Thanks for listening to the In Conversation series. To learn more, please visit women2.org.